So so-called assault weapons are used in an infinitesimally small percentage of crimes in this country. They're not a threat to anybody, but Joe Biden, like Justin Trudeau and every other would-be dictator on the planet, sees them as a potential threat to political power. So Joe Biden thinks only his bodyguard should have them, not you. And in Illinois, the governor there, called Pritzker, has decided he's going to get a jump on this. He wants to be president, by the way, and has signed a ban into law. Now, Pritzker is threatening to arrest anyone who doesn't register the rifle with the state, because you can trust the state.
If they're caught under this law, it begins with a fine, but a second instance, it is a Class 4 felony. That is the law of the land today. There's no purchasing or selling of these weapons in Illinois.
Meanwhile, people are leaving Chicago because it's too dangerous to live there, but you live on a farm downstate, you can't have an assault weapon unless you register it with that creep. So hopefully there'll be mass disobedience, and now reporting suggests that there is. Several county sheriffs in Illinois have said they will not enforce this law. Blaine Wilhour is a state representative in Illinois. He joins us tonight to assess. Mr. Wilhour, thank you so much for coming on. Do you believe that some sheriffs, and we're praying for this, will not enforce this dictatorial law?
Yeah, absolutely, Tucker. There are sheriffs all over the state. In fact, the majority of them said they're not going to enforce this because it's unconstitutional and it's unenforceable. And Tucker, I think that we are in danger of losing our country if we don't stand up, if we don't wake up. And, you know, I didn't leave the farm to go to the General Assembly to stand by and watch somebody like J.B. Pritzker trash our Constitution. He trashed it during COVID with his illegal lockdowns. He trashed it with his so-called Safety Act, letting violent criminals out on the street. And now he's coming after our guns. And we're just here to tell him that there's 2.5 million legal gun owners in the state of Illinois that need a word. And if he thinks that he's going to come in here and make us register our legally obtained firearms, well, he better pack a lunch, because it's not going to happen. We won't comply.
Well, of course, these are people who are not committing crimes, who are a threat to nobody. And here is one of the dumbest, least accomplished people in our country, whose family's rich. He buys the seat, and he can violate the Constitution because his family's rich. So I really hope that people will just say, no, this is too far. And you think that people will do that?
I think they will. Violence is out of control in Chicago. They got the toughest gun laws in the country. You know, if they want to solve the crime problem, they need to solve the opportunity problem in this state. Democrats in this state have destroyed the ability to make a good wage for too many people in this state.
Yeah, so let's go after the law.
And that's left too many people behind, Tucker, and that's where the violence comes from.
Blaine Wilhour, remaining in Illinois, I hope for a long time. Great to see you tonight. Thank you.
Thanks, Tucker.